And continue getting more updates from Jammu and Kashmir Sopore, where remember early this morning one CRPF personnel was martyred, one civilian was also killed in the firing that was opened by terrorists. And even as the nation is now uniting to laud the forces for their efforts, some in Jammu and Kashmir are questioning the forces. The likes of Mehbooba Mufti have now questioned the forces over the rescue operations. She's in fact tweeted and alleged that the civilian could have been killed in the crossfire. Zeenat, my colleague and our Kashmir Bureau Chief, joins us with more details. Zeenat, we've been putting out details of what happened in Sopore this morning. We lost one of our CRPF jawans, a civilian also who lost his life. We also put out visuals of the SHO who rescued that toddler. But now you have Mehbooba Mufti coming out and narrating a different set of, a different story altogether. Mehbooba Mufti once again questioning our forces. She's in fact taken to Twitter and now making an attempt to peddle a fake narrative over what's happened. She says, and I quote, two kinds of videos are being circulated. One, exhibiting and showcasing the rescue of 3-year-old toddler whose grandfather was shot dead. Two, his son accusing CRPF of killing the father in broad daylight. Truth has become the casualty in Kashmir, unquote. You have Mehbooba Mufti once again questioning the forces. This comes at a time when our forces are trying to bring the situation in the valley under control.
Actually, today morning at around 7:45, I was informed that militants had attacked our party. We had a routine naka there. So by just receiving this information, I reached to the spot, but it was very difficult since the firing was going on at that moment of time. And what was very disturbing for us, a just 3-year-old kid was lying very close to the body of a civilian, and there were 3 more persons injured. One later succumbed. They were from CRPF 179 battalion, and two were critically injured, and one got succumbed. All were lying in the same pool. Then what we did, what was very important for us is to just manage rescue of that kid. That was really very difficult for us because the fire was going on from the other side. And meanwhile, it was very challenging for us, but we were supposed to do this, and we did it. Like we placed our BP cars in front of, we blocked the view from where the fire was coming, and then we started rescuing. This is how we took him to inside our car, and later on we just make him unstressed.
So how difficult it was for you to pacify 3-year-old kid?
It was really very difficult because he has seen something very unusual, something very disturbing. He saw the blood. He saw someone with whom he was traveling. He was lying there, and what we did, we just offered some chocolates, something like that. We tried to just manage him by saying, he was repeatedly saying that I want to meet this Wasim Mamu, something like that. And I said, I'm friend of your Mamu. You need not to worry about it. We just very soon you will be rejoined with your family.
So was any medical done to that kid?
Yes, we took him to hospital later on, and he was medically examined, and he was also given the dress he was wearing at that time was just having some blood stains. We got it changed. We just provided him the other dress.
So was the kid later handed over to the family?
Yes, he was handed over to his father and other relatives who had come to collect the dead body of the deceased.
Desperate terrorists trying to show their presence on ground, and this time the focus has been shifted from South Kashmir to North, and this is North Kashmir's Sopore, which is also known as Apple Town of Kashmir Valley. In fact, as my VJ Firdaus is showing you the visuals of that very spot where the terrorists fired upon the CRPF and Jammu Kashmir Police Naka party indiscriminately. This incident happened somewhere around 7:45, and in this incident, one CRPF personnel lost his life, and also civilian who was critically injured succumbed to the injuries. In fact, the 3 CRPF personnel who were injured in this very attack have been treated at hospital. In fact, this is seen at a time when the huge number of anti-terror operations are being launched by security forces in Kashmir Valley. Same type of incident was also reported in Anantnag of South Kashmir few days back, where CRPF personnel and 5-year-old boy also lost his life. In fact, the number of terrorists that have been neutralized by the security forces from January till date, the figure is coming 140. This also shows the desperation that is coming from the terror outfits, because more like a retaliation this is seen, because the number that, as far as the terrorist number is concerned, we are seeing a huge success coming to the security forces on ground.
एक पेट्रोल पार्टी सीआरपीएफ और पुलिस की थी वहाँ पे मॉडल टाउन में, उस पर मिलिटेंट्स ने जो कि पहले से वहाँ मौजूद थे मस्जिद के अंदर, और उन्होंने पोजीशन लेके रखा था पहले से ही। जैसे ही हमारी पार्टी डिबोर्ड हुए हैं गाड़ी से, तो मिलिटेंट्स ने अंधाधुंध फायरिंग किया है, और जिस पे राह चलते हुए लोगों को भी इंजरी हुआ, और हमारे सीआरपीएफ के 4 जवान इंजर्ड हुए थे, जिनमें से एक बाद में शहीद हुआ है सर, और एक सिविलियन जो है जो गाड़ी में था अपने बच्चे के साथ, तो वो कहीं कुपवाड़ा की तरफ लगा रहा था, तो वो भी
तो मिलिटेंटों ने आज तक ऐसी स्ट्रेटजी है कि इन हमलों को रोका जाए, जानी नुकसान को बचाया जाए।
देखो, ये वॉर है, हम लोग यहाँ पे एक टेरर के खिलाफ फाइट कर रहे हैं। इसमें जो मिलिटेंट्स के साथ लड़ाई है वो पहले से चल रही है हमारी, और आगे भी चलती रहेगी, और उन्होंने ये कोशिश की है, हम लोग अपना जवाब देंगे।
तो सर कुछ इनपुट है, कुछ कौन है, किस तंजीम का है,
वो हम लोग अभी असरटेन कर रहे हैं, इन्वेस्टिगेट कर रहे हैं, बहुत जल्दी हम आपको बताएंगे कौन लोग इसके पीछे।
सर क्या कुछ रिकवरी हुई वहाँ से स्पॉट से कुछ?
हम लोगों को कुछ मिला है, आर्म्स एम्युनिशन जो मिलिटेंट्स अपने पीछे छोड़ के गए हैं। रेस्ट डिटेल नहीं बताना चाहूँगा, अभी इन्वेस्टिगेशन चल रही है, फर्दर जैसे कुछ होगा तो बताएंगे।
But viewers, the fact of the matter is we do know what Pakistan is trying to do. We do know that Pakistan is trying to upscale ceasefire violation, trying to push in more and more infiltrators. This particular group of terrorists opened fired at our forces this morning in Sopore district, and as a result of which one CRPF Jawan was also martyred, one civilian who was killed, and now you have Mehbooba Mufti targeting the forces, questioning the forces, hinting at the fact that the civilian who lost his life, in fact lost his life in the crossfire. And that comes at a time when we have put out visuals of that brave cop, that SHO who rescued the minor who was walking with the civilian who succumbed to the injuries. So absolutely ridiculous what's playing out, because you have these netas sitting in Jammu and Kashmir targeting our forces not once but repeatedly. It is Mehbooba Mufti who's questioned our forces this time around, taken to Twitter, and now peddling a fake narrative over what has happened in Sopore, in which we've also lost one of our CRPF Jawans. She's talking about the videos that are being circulated, and she's talking about two versions, trying to hint at the fact that the civilian who succumbed to the injuries, who was killed in this particular terror attack, in fact died because of crossfire. We have Major General A.K. Sivan joining us on the phone line. Major General, you know, we have been breaking down the details since the morning of what's been happening in Sopore. One of our CRPF Jawans have been martyred. A brave SHO tries to rescue a toddler amidst all of this, and you have the likes of Mehbooba Mufti once again targeting our forces.
Very unfortunate. You see, this is the true color of the terrorism. Now, as far as the terrorists are concerned, they are desperate. They are not getting any success. 130 terrorists has been killed this year. And in North Kashmir also, the complete leadership of Lashkar-e-Toba, Jaish-e-Mohammed and Hizbul Mujahideen has been wiped out. So they are now trying to target the security forces and trying to ambush them and making use of religious places. So it is basically ambush done by the terrorists on a CRPF party. So they have retaliated, and the old man has been basically killed in crossfire, actually on the bullet fired by the terrorists. And this is what it is. Basically, the terrorists are no good friends of Awam. They are the one which are doing everything on behalf of Pakistan ISI and Pakistan Army. They are now feeling desperate. They are feeling that they are marginalized after abrogation of Article 370 and 35A. Especially Hurriyat is now become irrelevant and history. Sopur used to be the hub center of Gilani. So it is no more there. Now they are totally gone out. But what they are doing, they are trying to take a soft target on a patrol party. And they are firing it. The security forces are only retaliating them. And second thing is that the security forces, the sub-inspector has taken, he has basically risked his life and saved this child. This is what should be seen. We must understand the true color of terrorism in Kashmir. But the time is coming when this terrorism will be finished out. There are only 115 terrorists which are left in both in North and South Kashmir. The way we are targeting them and where the terrorism is being eliminated, a time is not far off when the Kashmir will be completely free from terrorism. So that is what it is. And second thing is, as the terrorism is going on, going out of Kashmir, it is what we need is that the employment must be brought to the youth, because otherwise they get funneled into terrorism, they get radicalized in South Kashmir, not to that extent in North Kashmir. So overall, what I can only say is that multi-pronged strategy of the government, including all-out operation of the security forces, is a step in the right direction. Whatever has been done, it is done by terrorists under desperation. And it is the security forces which are trying to save the child. And the whole, Awam must see that is the true color of terrorists. Because they are no good friend of Awam. They are only doing at the behest of...
And there's no doubt about that, Major General Sivaj. There is no doubt about the fact that this was in retaliation to what those terrorists did. They opened fire at our forces this morning. The truth is out in the open, but you have the likes of Mehbooba Mufti doing what they've been doing since so many years, also being joined by J&K DGP, former DGP SP Ved Saab. It is not surprising really, but it is absolutely out in the open what the truth really was. Is Mehbooba Mufti trying to hint at the fact that the terrorists were bothered about the civilians? The terrorists opened fire at this particular party when civilians were walking around, and it is the forces who were in fact trying to save them while they were retaliating to the terror attack.
That's right. The information I got is that while this CRPF was laying a Naka, the fire came from inhabited area around, and in this fire, when this civilian vehicle was also moving, they came under the fire from the terrorist, and the grandfather, maternal grandfather of this child died in that fire of the terrorist. And it was brave of CRPF and SOG J&K police boys that they could rescue this 3-year-old child. They have risked their life to rescue this child. That is the input I have got, and I think we should commend the role played by J&K police and the CRPF in rescuing this child.
All right, SP Vatsam, many thanks for sharing that perspective and really clearing the air. There is no room for a fake narrative such as this, which is being peddled by Mehbooba Mufti, but many thanks. Appreciate you joining us. For the moment, quickly slipping into a short break here and a